Okay, in this video, I'm going to review what all of the Midjourney features are. So after you generate your image, so here is a prompt that I put in for this flat lay board. I got these very cool, very unique different boards. So there's numbers and letters that correspond to the images below. So U1, if you click that, it would upscale image 1, which is this guy here. Upscale image 2 is this guy here, image 3, and image 4. Okay, so those are basically just making all larger, getting them off of this set of 4 images right here. If we press this, it's going to give us a whole new set of 4 images that come through. I don't know why I just duplicated it like that. It should be processing it down below. Yeah, here we go. Right. So the next thing is V1. So this is a variation of the first image. So if we want to see that, but just a little bit different, we can go ahead and click through all 4 images and kind of see. It's very rare that I go through and I click every single thing here. Typically, there's like a clear winner or a couple winners. And then some of the other ones, I'm just like, okay, I'm going to leave those alone because they didn't come through as great. So once we upscale our image, we then have the ability to do a few things. We can show a variation that is, very varied right here using the strong. We can vary it with a subtle variation. And then we can do a little like variation of a certain area. So if we select it and then we wanted to like draw, just a certain specific area that we wanted to vary, we could do that here. So let's say you do a render of a space, you got some really cool art in there, but maybe you want to see some different options. Then you could do the region variant and see what comes up. To be upscaled 2 times, so this is going to basically get you better quality, but I typically go right for the upscale 4 times. And this just enhances your image size and image quality, which is great if you're doing any print on demand, because previously when Midjourney didn't have this upscale feature, I was running everything through an upscaler program. But this is really nice because it increases your quality of imagery right from Midjourney, so that's nice. So the next ones are going to be zoom out 2 times. So this isn't the best example to zoom out on because there's not much more around this border that you could potentially see. But, if you have a full room and maybe your image comes through and it's not as wide of an angle that you want, then you can do the zoom out 2 times or 1.5 times. It'll give you, this one's going to be just slightly zoomed out. This one comes out a little bit further. And then you could do a custom zoom. So this is where you could type in your measurements or anything if you wanted to zoom. These right here will expand the image in a certain direction. So this goes over to the left, to the right, etc. You can like this for later. So if you like this and want to, come back to it, you can favorite it. Right here is the web. So if you want to open this image on a web, URL in your browser, you could do that. So here are my images coming through. When I want to save one, I can right click, save image, and it'll go to my computer. Okay, beautiful. All right, and here's when I clicked up top to get new variation, here is my new variation of this color palette and this prompt. And then here is that variation of that one single board. Okay, so each one I clicked and I said, do the variation of the specific number, and that's what I got here. So tons of different beautiful options. I love these arrangements. I love the color variations. You can really do a lot with this and kind of see, is this the right color palette? Do you need to vary slightly with one thing or another? So the more you play with this, the more different variations, different upscaling things that you can do. You can really create endless amounts of content using this prompt here and in Midjourney.